I do have a question. Do you use references when you draw poses, or do you draw without any references? Most cases, like for example here, I draw just by imagination, like fully. Like this is me thinking and so on, like how do I want to do it. But for this drawing, sometimes I just want to make my life easy and take it. So in this case, good question, I was forgetting to say it. I based illustration on a picture for my wedding, actually. So that's it. And of course I changed, as you can see, I changed the proportions heavily, right? Like if you see the character, let me try to make it so see like the proportions don't match. So I had to still like add a lot of imagination to it, but yes, for this one I am drawing with references. Jaejong asks, so how can I improve on drawing from imagination? I'm constantly trying to find references to match with the poses in my head. It's hard to find some. I went back to learning anatomy again. Okay, so learning anatomy is a good step because you need to understand what you're drawing, and drawing from references is good practice if you're trying to also understand like the references. Like imagine that instead of just having the reference here, I had it all next to it and I was trying to imagine, okay, so here's the torso, the hand is here, that's the head, like the hand is touching the head, oh wait, that's too long. So like fixing that. So after you do so many times, like trying to understand references, you will learn. Otherwise I would say practice in general, like trying to understand, fix, check, correct, or like try to, I think there's an exercise that's been said, I don't know if I done it often, but it would be like you write your references, you look at it for like 10 minutes trying to understand, and then shut it down and then try to draw from what you learn. Not like, okay, the arm is half the torso and try to like make it like mathematical, but trying to make it make sense. So what I say from making sense is more like if I have the torso here and the reference was actually more like this, and then the arm look like that, okay, like let's say like the arm is like this. If then you say, oh, this is parallel to the body, and then you go, okay, this is parallel to the body, you will see that it doesn't fit because this position is a bit more to the right, okay? So you have to think also like, okay, I know that arms bend more or less at the middle, so that makes more sense. So you have to also fit things in the drawing that you actually have in front of you. So I just said like various ways you can learn, but again, it is practice in my experience. It's do a bit of everything, understanding the references, understanding the body, understanding the position you want to do, trying to fit the drawing you have in front of you, not just trying to copy exactly how things are done in the reference, and in the end like practice from time to time or as often as you can, like doing from your imagination as well. I hope that was helpful.